Yo! Welcome to the most riveting courtroom drama you'll ever witness. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Buckle up, because today, we're diving deep into the heart of the Southern District of New York's most sensational trial. We're live from the Southern District of New York, where the air is thick with anticipation and the stakes couldn't be higher. This isn't just any trial, folks. This is the trial of the century, a spectacle that has everyone on the edge of their seats. It's got more twists and turns than a Drake album release. Every day brings new revelations, shocking testimonies, and unexpected drama. We're talking about Diddy, the bad boy himself, on trial for, well, a whole bunch of stuff. From financial misdeeds to personal scandals, the list is as long as his career. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but this case has got it all. Sex, lies, and auto-tune. The evidence being presented is as dramatic as a Hollywood blockbuster. We've got accusations flying faster than champagne bottles at a Diddy party. The courtroom is a battlefield with lawyers clashing like titans. We've got Cassie Ventura spilling the tea hotter than a Diddy diss track. Her testimony has been nothing short of explosive, revealing secrets that have left everyone gasping. And of course, we've got 50 Cent lurking in the shadows, ready to troll anyone and everyone with an internet connection. His social media commentary is almost as entertaining as the trial itself. This is better than any reality show, people. The reactions from the courtroom audience are priceless as they hang on every word, every twist, and every turn. It's like Love and Hip Hop meets Law and Order with a sprinkle of the Twilight Zone for good measure. The drama is so thick, you could cut it with a knife. And trust me, you don't want to miss a single episode. Each day brings new drama, new revelations, and new reasons to stay glued to your screen. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the show, because this is one circus you won't want to leave. Now, let's talk about Cassie Ventura, the woman who's got Diddy sweating harder than a Kyrock workout. Cassie, a former singer and model, has been in the public eye for years, but nothing could have prepared us for the bombshells she dropped in court. Her testimony was nothing short of explosive, painting a picture of a world that most of us could only imagine in our wildest dreams or nightmares. She took the stand and basically threw the whole book at him, accusing him of a litany of offenses that would make anyone's head spin. The courtroom was electric, with every eye glued to her as she recounted her experiences. The tension was palpable, and you could hear a pin drop as she spoke. And I'm not talking about his autobiography. No, this was far more scandalous. Cassie's revelations were like a Pandora's box of secrets, each one more shocking than the last. It was clear that she had come prepared, armed with a mountain of evidence and a resolve to see justice served. We're talking about a tell-all that would make even the Kardashians blush. The details were so salacious that they could have been ripped straight from the pages of a tabloid. But this was no fiction. This was Cassie's reality, and she was determined to make sure everyone knew it. According to Cassie, Diddy's idea of a good time involved something called freak-off parties. These weren't your average Hollywood soirees. No, these were events that pushed the boundaries of decency and legality. The stories she told were jaw-dropping, painting a picture of excess and debauchery that was hard to believe. Now, I'm all for a good time, but this ain't your mama's Tupperware party. These freak-offs were the stuff of legend, whispered about in the darkest corners of the industry. They were wild, unrestrained, and, according to Cassie, downright dangerous. Apparently, these freak-offs were wilder than a night out with Dennis Rodman and Charlie Sheen combined. Imagine the most outrageous party you've ever been to, then multiply that by 10. That's what Cassie described, and it left everyone in the courtroom stunned. Cassie didn't hold back, detailing everything from alleged physical abuse to forced participation in these, extracurricular activities. Her testimony was raw and emotional, and it was clear that she had been through a lot. The courtroom was silent as she recounted her experiences, each word hanging in the air like a heavy weight. She even brought receipts, text messages, emails, you name it. Cassie had meticulously documented everything, leaving no stone unturned. It was a masterclass in preparation, and it was clear that she had been planning this for a long time. It's like she knew this day was coming, and she was building her case like a legal Lego masterpiece. Each piece of evidence was another brick in her wall of truth, and by the time she was done, there was no doubt left in anyone's mind. Cassie Ventura had come to court to tell her story, and she did it with a strength and determination that was nothing short of inspiring. But the real MVP of this whole thing? 50 Cent. The man is a walking, talking, tweeting meme machine. His social media game is unparalleled, and he's been using it to full effect during this trial. He's been live tweeting the trial, throwing shade Diddy's way like it's confetti. Every tweet is a jab, a punchline, a mic drop moment. He's basically turned this courtroom drama into his own personal roast battle. It's like watching a stand-up comedy show unfold in real time, but with higher stakes. Yo, Diddy, one tweet read, you should have taken that plea deal, son. The internet went wild over that one, retweeting and sharing it like crazy. Now you got Cassie out here airing your dirty laundry like it's a G-Unit reunion tour. The drama is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Another gem. This trial is more entertaining than Power. And you know I love my own show. It's like he's providing a running commentary that makes the whole thing even more surreal. And you know I love my own show. 50 Cent's tweets are like a sideshow to the main event, but sometimes they steal the spotlight entirely. 50 Cent's commentary is so savage, so on point, that I'm starting to think he's the real judge and jury in this whole thing. His words carry weight, and people are hanging on his every tweet. That I'm starting to think he's the real judge and jury in this whole thing. It's like he's got the final say, and everyone else is just playing catch-up. He's like the Greek chorus of hip-hop, providing commentary and comic relief in equal measure. His tweets are the soundtrack to this courtroom saga, and we can't get enough of it. Every post is a new chapter in this unfolding drama, and 50 Cent is the master storyteller. And then there's the whole Kid Cudi car incident. Apparently Diddy found out that Cudi was dating Cassie, and well, let's just say he wasn't exactly thrilled. So what did he do? He allegedly set Cudi's car on fire. Now I'm not condoning violence, but you gotta admit, that's a pretty gangster move. Even if it is a felony, I mean, if this whole music mogul thing doesn't work out for Diddy, he can always start a side hustle as a pyrotechnician. He's clearly got a flair for the dramatic. But seriously folks, don't try this at home. Arson is bad. Unless it's part of a hilarious anecdote on a late-night talk show, in which case carry on. Section 5. All rise for Hov. Jay-Z takes the stand. But just when you thought this trial couldn't get any crazier, the prosecution called their star witness, Jay-Z. Yes, you heard that right. Hov in the house, ready to spill the beans on his former friend and collaborator? Now, everyone knows Jay and Diddy go way back. They're like the hip-hop version of Batman and Superman. If Batman and Superman were both really into champagne and expensive art. They've made hits together, they've feuded, they've even collaborated on a clothing line. Section 6. Reasonable doubt, unreasonable requests, Jay-Z's testimony. The courtroom was buzzing with anticipation. This was better than any Versus battle. And then Jay started dropping truth bombs like he was back in the booth. He testified about Diddy's extravagant lifestyle, his legendary temper, and his penchant for, shall we say, unconventional business practices. At one point, the prosecutor asked Jay if he ever witnessed Diddy engage in any behavior that could be considered coercive or inappropriate. Jay just stared at him for a beat, then said, "Man, you ever seen Diddy order a pizza?" The whole courtroom erupted in laughter. Even the judge cracked a smile. Section 7. From Brooklyn to the Booth. A history of hits and misses. The defense lawyer, a poor, flustered man who looked like he'd rather be anywhere else, tried to discredit Jay by bringing up his past. You know, the whole started from the bottom narrative. But Jay wasn't having it. "Yeah, I sold drugs," he said. "But you know what I didn't do? I didn't make anyone do anything they didn't want to do. That's called free will, my friend. Look it up." Mic drop. The jury was eating out of his hand. Section 8. Big Pimpin' or Big Trouble. The verdict is in. After weeks of outrageous testimony, shocking revelations, and enough memes to last a lifetime, the jury finally reached a verdict. The tension in the courtroom was thicker than a bowl of Beyoncé's grits. And the verdict? Well, you'll just have to wait and see. This is a cliffhanger, people. Section 9. Curtains close. The after party, 50 Cent's roast, and other loose ends. Okay, I'm kidding. But seriously, this trial is far from over. And you know what that means? More material for us. Stay tuned for more updates, more shade, and more of 50 Cent's hilarious commentary. Because in the immortal words of Diddy himself, it ain't a party without me. Or, you know, without a healthy dose of legal drama and social media trolling. Either way, we'll be here to break it all down for you.